Let's pray Redactle number 182 on Wednesday, October 5th. The title has two words of 5 letters each, and then, oh my goodness, a 14-letter word to disambiguate from other uses of this phrase. That makes me think something scientific. It is another 5-letter word with a 7993, and then with 4s 12. 5555 are the so this looks like it's actually a disambiguation page, or saying that it may also refer to so I think maybe the one preceded by the is the same, and just say, excuse me, that you can put the in front of it. Well, why do we have maybe different spellings? And then I suppose this is another area, 4, 13, and 5. And we have 10, 10, and there's 5, 5 again with 6. And then 9. So here's a whole bunch of other 5, 5s. I am thinking scientific, but I'm just wondering if the 4 may be something like arts. So let's try. Oh, it is arts. And could the 5 be books? No. Literature is only 10 letters. Arts, humanities, no. And films, film and TV. So this has been used for a lot of films. And then 9's 5, 5. Oh, I immediately thought of Hitchcock. Is it Alfred? No, not Hitchcock. Somebody's 5, 5. A US TV movie. Made in some year. 8 as 5, 5. Released as in 6. Is that in cinemas or in some other country? Maybe in Canada. Very interesting. So what's this other arts? Something and something. 6 for 4. The 5 to 3, the 4. And then here we have a 5, 6. So is that the plural? 8, a 4 in the 5, and then 8 in italics. I did books plural. Let me just do book. No book. Play. No play. 10. Well, maybe this is literature. Yes, okay. The 5, 5. A something novel. Oh, so there's the 5, 5. French novel? No, it's probably the author. Well, I would have thought it would have both names of the author. I was thinking of Graham Greene by 666, who's a writer with three names, all with 6 letters. What was Balzac's first name? No, not Balzac. 7-5. Ooh, and here's one I think in a series. The something novel it's not Anthony Pole's A Dance to the Music of Time, one of my favorite groups of novels. 4-4. Well, that must be a series. I wonder if it's Leon Uris? No. Who's another writer? It's probably going to be science fiction or fantasy, if I could remember the ones that were mentioned in that article about fantasy. We also have 5-4. 666. Thomas somebody. And then we have 5, 5-5, and 8-4-5-4, and 5-5 in quotes. Okay. And then we have another area where this can be used. I mean, these disambiguation pages are fun, but I think they're a bit challenging because you don't have enough about one particular subject to really dig in and maybe find some clues to help you. I think we may have to use some lateral thinking to come up with maybe some common words that might be used in a lot of films, TV, books. We have C also. 2-4-5-7. 5-3-6-4, also known as 7-5-6 that. A 9-9 from the 12-8, 3-10 into a 5-5. Who? Aha. So I wonder if this is some kind of animal who, like a caterpillar or something. And we have 5-5-6 in 5-7-4-5. Is that a species or let's try insect, animal. I was thinking it was a scientific. I did think of metal as a 5-letter word. We do have one metal. Okay, so this is in the 5 section, and something metal 4. Okay. I was also thinking of human in the title of books. No. State, stage. Here we have the 4-7-9-6 again in italics. I suspect that's another Latin phrase. Let me try species. Aha. The something. Well, maybe butterfly. Maybe I hit on something with my caterpillar. Yes. Oh, isn't there a, no, I was thinking great white. Of course, that's a shark. But there's cabbage white. Is there another kind of white? Oh, yes. There we go. White 5. Oh, this could be music. A metal band, an American something metal band, and then is there a song? White. What would a metal band call themselves? White doesn't really seem like a metal color. So it's a butterfly. Let's go back and look at these novels. A novel by the white something. Oh, there's White Noise, of course, by Don DeLillo, but I don't see anything that matches his name. White something, an American punk metal, maybe? No. White something butterfly. A US 4/4 in the 6/3. Five six, the white 6 from 6757, who is shown, who is drawn, no, who is found, no, none of those. Let's go back up to the top. So in the area of 14, it is a 5 with a something something. R has had, I'm trying to get that 3-letter word at the end or in the first sentence. I wonder if it's a word whose plural is also 5 letters, so it's not formed by adding S. I can only think white woman, white women are the white. No. Well, let's try horse. No, let's try woman. White angel. Let's look again at these films. A film, is it directed by? Yes, by. So who is 3/8 and 7/6? These last few do not say who they're directed by. So, but I would think A4 is the year again, and then 7/4. I think this might be a different format. I think it might be English. No, Russian. Oh, it is Russian. A Russian something film. Trying to think of genres that have 4 letters. Could it be noir? And then 9's white. So 9 must be like some well-known writer, I would think. Let me go back to these directors. 3, 8. Bob, Sid, Don, Dan, Gus Van Sant, no, Hal, Max, no, Les, Leo, Len, Ned, Ron, Viv, no, I'm not getting it. White something. Did I try noise? No, but it's not that. White roses. White something. It can be a book, a TV show, a movie, a metal band, a song, a butterfly, paper. And then these 4 species, the tree, no. I wonder if that's 3 of the 4, 7 is one of the, maybe the 4. Yes, one of the 4, 7. Ooh, in something mythology? Oh no, it is there, white something mythology. One of the 4, not horsemen. One of the 4 in Grecian. Not Norse. 9 and 9. White 5, 3, 5 in the 5, 5, 3. And then white 6. Well, yeah, that maybe contradicts my theory that the plural is 5 letters as well. 6, 3. 9, 8, 4 of the 6, 6, 4. What's the 4-letter word? Oh, don't know. We have one it's. With a 7, 9, 9, it's 4's 12. Ooh, I'm wondering if it's astronomy. No. with its cores, star, I'm thinking white or black hole, cloud, wings. Mm-hmm. Including for the 9-letter word there, yes. So under arts, not paintings. What other arts are we missing here? Is that just simply animals? Insects? Not sure what that is. Myths? So, yeah, I'm not sure then what this first art section is. I think it must be painting. No. Let's try work. Let's try painting. Paintings. White horse. Did I try horse? Yes, I did. White. Oh, this is one I may just want to take a break and ruminate on. Oh, I'm thinking Queen. I think certainly there are books, The White Queen. No, I was very confident about that. I think there is a rock band called Great White. Let's try Great. No. All right, I'm going to do some of my common words first. White something. And I'm thinking this is has been used for many, whatever these are, including the first to use the name. Okay, and we only have one of each of those words. So is that an artist? 6'5". All right, what are some other common words? I think we're not going to get a lot of the common words because it is a disambiguation page. Many, any, all, have, had, people, person, artist, might, can, once. Wow, this is not doing good. Oh my goodness. The little icon that shows my percentage of accuracy, the little guy is crying. Sorry about that, dude. But desperate times call for Desperate Measures. We have a single new. Oh, white something. Oh, a something something in New York City. And something does. No, I'm thinking of White Plains, but I don't think that's in New York City. I thought that was in upstate New York. No, but White 6, a 664. Is it a museum? Is it a shop? Is it a center? Is it a suburb? Is it a deli? Is it a... this might be my best chance here. White 6, and then 4 letters, which I presume is the same as that 4 letter. A 6-6, a famous... No, let's try United States. Oh, of the United States. Well, we do have United States here. White 6, and then 6-3, 9-8-4 of the United States Army. Yes. So are these like the white berets, or... and it's a military? No, it's a regiment, division. I think it's a nickname for like the Green Berets. No, and then what is the 6-3 in parentheses after that? That would help to disambiguate. War. Oh, White 6. And then we also have United 7-8-8-5, a U.S. Army post. No, in the Korean. Yes. So this is connecting with this, the white something in the Korean War, 9-8-4 of the United States Army. A U.S. Army rank? No, U.S. Army unit? Okay. The white something. That might lead into the punk metal band. White 5-6 in 5-7. 4-5. That's a title too, it looks like. Let's do black just for the opposite. No black. Well, I got somewhere doing new. Let's try old. No old. All, none, most, created, made. I did made. What was the made? Oh yeah, that US TV movie. Nines, white, not White Christmas. And then this Russian film. And who is the director? 3-8. Was that released in Canada? No. France? Cinema? No. White something. An American... Oh, hair metal band? No. An American... Oh. And then a song by a group with 4-4. Who would that be? Is it a person or a band? Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to keep guessing words because nothing is coming into my mind. They can be all of these things. Let's try thing, object, 2, 3, 5. Did I do last? No. Long, family, ooh, the White Album. No. Trying to think of parts of the body or natural phenomena. White. And then who are these writers? 666. That should be easy to. Let's try Robert. Oh, that was lucky. Robert, not Louis Stevenson. Robert. Oh, Robert. I'm trying to think of a guy who wrote a political novel. I think it was turned into a film. Was it Face in the Crowd that was based on a book by oh no, maybe I'm thinking of All the King's Men. Robert 6-6. And then we have one by 5-4. Let's try Ford. And 7-5, could that be Stephen? No. William. And then we have this person who wrote a series, a 8-7. This one I'm feeling may not be the best known. Is it the 5th novel? No, not the 1st or 2nd. 10th. 3rd. Yeah, the 3rd novel in 4-4s. Mary. June. Ivan. Otis. Pete. Paul. Oh, 3rd novel in Paul. Not Paul Auster. Paul. I'm going to guess that's someone I've never heard of. Let's go. Let's try Smith as a 5-letter last name. No. Saul. Simon. Steve. Charles. Robert. Albert. No, what would come after Robert? Ian. Tricky. Very tricky. Tad. I'm really clutching at straws now when I'm doing a name like Tad. John. Joseph. Andrew. Alfred. It's a metal band, it's a song, it's a butterfly, it's some kind of species of 4. Is it a bear species? No, I think it would say species of bear, wouldn't it? I think. White walkers, no, one of the 4. 7 is the 4 seasons. No, the 4. Fairies. No, 4. Maybe it's some abstract thing like the Furies or the Muses. In 7, 9. Swedish, African. Let's try Africa. And of course, even if I find the 5-letter word, I still have to work out the 14-letter word. A white 5. And I notice that white is not capitalized. Is a 5 with a 7, 9. And then I think 9 must be a verb like binding or covering. It's 4, but it's 4s. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's try something like astrophysics. It's only 12 letters. What other areas of science are there? Is a force? No. Oh, there is one force. That's good. White 5, 6 in 5, 7, 4 force. In 5, 7, 4 force. No idea. And then this last one, the white 6 from blah, 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 after, no, it's not redacted, from 6757, who is 5 on a white 5 board on a white crown. No, who is something on a white plain singular, oh no, on a white field. Aha. White 5 3 field. White world, white something in the 553. Let's do some other colors: green, red, yellow, blue, pale, orange. And then 8, a 9-9 from the 12-8. I think this is the same as the one we have above in the animal section, who something into a white, who transforms, yes, into a white 5. So I think that's referring, oh, not there. Where was that one that said about turning into? No, I guess it was just here. But that's 8. Let's try life, alive, living, death, what 5-letter word would come before butterfly species? Basic? No, the something butterfly species. 6, Lepidopter. No, probably got that wrong anyway. I'm just making noises so you don't think your playback device is broken. So films, there's the white feather. Oh, did I do night? White Nights, of course, was a film. The white something. Child. Cloth. Roy, go back to doing some names. Jim. Bud. Art. Okay, I'm going to pause while I put in some more names, and I'll unpause when I finally get a match. All right, I did match on Richard. So that's the second film, directed by Richard somebody. But I couldn't think of any other 3-letter words. I mean, I tried a whole bunch there, you can see. So Richard Burton. No. Wilson. No. Richard. Robert. Oh, I already did Robert, of course. That was our writer. Robert 66. So I'm looking for a 6-letter last name. That's a tall order. Yeah, I think I'm probably better off going for simple words that might match together. All together. Gather. Far. Close. Near. Oh. Here. Songs. Sound. Shine. Oh, I'm really losing the plot on this one. A white 5 is a 5 with a 7-9. 9, it's 4s, 12. And then it may also refer to I guess, yeah, 13 is not necessarily within the arts. It could be nature, biology. Yeah, what's this 10-letter section? The first to use the name, and then even this 6 for 4. Is it artwork? Sculpture? Statue? Dolly? Oh, hold on. Sorry, I just realized we had 3rd and 5th in there. So white 5, 6, 7, 6, 6, 11, including white something, 6, 5, the first to use the name. White, and then, so we've all these that, are they titles? I wonder if they could be Native American chiefs or something. Because why would it list the first, the second, the third, fourth? I mean, that really seems like they were, unless it's some kind of products. Let's try commercial is 10 letters. No. Products. Product. Is it a drink? No, let's try a chief. King. Royal. Prince. I'm completely lost on this. All right, I am going to look up that All the King's Men novel to see who wrote it, and if that might at least help me fill in that name there. Well, I was close. All the King's Men was written by Robert Penn Warren, so unfortunately his middle name only has 4 letters. So that's a shame. Let's try men. I think I did woman and women already. Oh no, I didn't do women anyway. So not all the King's Men. That was a bit of a dead end, unfortunately. I hope I'm not reduced to trying years to try and work out what time period these novels might have come out. And then what's this series by Paul? It's not Paul Rudd, I assume. Paul something. A creature? No, a something of fortune. I'm just trying to think what a fantasy series might be. A something of dragons. A something of something. No. All right, I think I'm going to admit defeat on this one. It is very baffling. Unless I just pause and try a whole bunch of 5-letter words. But then again, as I said, I still need to get that 14. So I think I will. What I'm going to do is pause and try and find, I think the American metal band might be my best route to getting the 5-letter word, and then maybe I can work out the 14-letter word after that. So please stand by. Well, there was a Christian band called White Heart, and then there's White Denim, who I've heard of. But there is a glam rock band from Tampa called White Witch, which I think would possibly tie in with certainly the fantasy series of novels. Maybe a butterfly, but let's take a look at witch. No, so much for that. Okay, let's just try heart. There was a reference to white magic. Not bad. So yeah, then that first list I looked at was pretty useless. Let's try another one. Well, I haven't found it yet, but I did see a list of different genres of metal, and there's doom metal, which I should have thought of. No, there's folk metal. I didn't know there was such a thing. No, looks like that's not going to be it. Oh, let's try glam. Aha, so let's look at our list of glam metal bands. Let's look at W. Well, White Snake has one word, of course, not them. Ooh, White Tiger. Never heard of them, but there we go. Oh my goodness. So, should I have thought of White Tiger? Yes, probably should have. So I wonder if the other white tiger is an actual feline species. Feline? No, cat. It's not part of the lion family, is it? No. All right. Oh, let's do tigers as well. What's this white tiger 3 field in the something something 3? And white tiger mythology, one of the 4 something in Chinese, maybe? Yes, Chinese literature, mythology. All right, so white tiger. Ooh, So it is referring to the tiger itself with a 799. Its 4 is 12. But then what is 14? Some longer form of zoology? And then its 4s, could it be its skins, its hides, its back, its, I think I did head. Yeah. No, I didn't. It's 4. Well, I wonder if something to do with chromosome. No. All right. Still don't know this white tiger, the first, second, third, fourth. That is, I wonder if they could be dynasties. No, that's only 9. White tiger 6. And then white tiger, maybe a team in the sport, in some kind of league. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. And then I don't think I know any of these films. Somebody's White Tiger. Are any of these novels? Now this is interesting. This one isn't tiger, and yet it's listed. Could it be tigre? No. Oh, maybe liger? No. And then White Tiger, a song by, who had a song called White Tiger? Kate Bush? No. All right, well, let's go back up to the top. I don't think I know this 14-letter word, so I'm going to look up the Wikipedia article just to find out, satisfy my curiosity, but this has gone on quite long enough, I think. Oh, well, now I feel stupid. It was the word I said a couple of times at the beginning of the video, disambiguation, of course. It's nothing to do with zoology or genetics or anything like that. Oh, I feel stupid. Anyway, some days you conquer Redactle and some days it conquers you. Looks like, well, it did take people on average more than 120. Makes me feel a little better. And everyone had a very low accuracy. Again, I think that's because of the type of page it is. It's pelts pigmentation. There we go. Marvel Comics superheroes. And there we go. I would not have thought of that. Todd Browning. Oh, I did Tad, and remember I thought I was stupid, so I was close. The Russian film was WWII. There was a Netflix film, I haven't seen that. And Grambling's White Tiger. Robert Stewart Nathan, never heard of him. Kylie Chan, never heard of him or her. Aravind the same, and Paul Parks. A Princess of Romania. Oh, Tiger with a Y, of course. And the song was by Izzy Bizu. Oh, and a moth. There we go. One of the 4 symbols in Chinese astrology and astronomy. And C also. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't feel so bad because I don't know a lot of those references. Anyway, that was Redactyl. Thanks as always for watching. Have a great day.